Alright everybody, I just bought this AGT QH12R excavator. I bought this to help me with the new property. We just bought a 3-acre piece of property. Alrighty, so today we're actually be doing a hydraulic oil change. If you've done research on these machines, the first thing you want to do is change out all your fluids. That's hydraulic fluid, the gasoline, the oil, and you want to put an electric fan on the motor. So today is hydraulic fluid. If you want to see the other stuff, they will be in different videos, but this video is just for hydraulic fluid. Alrighty, so underneath the cap, you have this little screen filter here. This has to come off. There's 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's number 3 Allen screw. So it's like a hex. And that has to come off because we're going to run a magnet inside of this tank to get any metal shavings out. So the plug is actually located right underneath of your oil indicator. Here it is right here. And that is a number 6 Allen key, hex. So we're going to try to pull this out. And I have me a milk jug right here. I'm going to try to collect everything straight into my milk jug, if possible. And then underneath my milk jug is a little tray in case I spill. I got a bunch of little rags here. This is the oil that I'm using, AW46. This is about $80 for 5 gallons. We're only going to use about 2 gallons of it. Not even. I think it's like 1.5 gallons. But anyways, this way, if I put it right into the milk jug, I can see exactly how much fluid comes out. And if I didn't already mention, before I did anything, I went ahead and I turned the machine so that drain plug was facing right in the middle between the tracks. And that way my drain pan and my jug fits right there. You don't make no mess. So here we go. Let's go ahead and drain this baby out. One thing that I noticed is on this oil plug, it has silicone all around it and there's no O-ring. So you want to go ahead and scrape all that silicone off and find yourself an O-ring that fits on that bolt nice and snug to make a good seal when we put it all back. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it back up. I'm gonna switch jugs so I don't overfill it. I got me a 5-gallon bucket right here just so I can not make a mess when I move this jug, you know, it's got oil all over it. Trying to keep a clean work area. It was about 1.5 gallons is all it took. I don't know if it was low, but I'm gonna put in, you know, about 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons back in it. Y'all want to go ahead and get yourself a nice magnet. If you need this magnet here, I got it on my Amazon list. Look in the description. And like I said earlier, you have to take these screws out. There's 4 bolts because you can't put this magnet in there because the filter's there. So we got to remove this filter, and they're number 3 hex. All right, I went ahead and took those 4 bolts out. Now you should be able to lift that filter right up. Put a little rag here so you don't make a mess. And then we're going to shove that magnet down there and just clean around for a little bit. Try to get any metal shavings out. I was lucky on this one. I didn't have a whole lot of metal shavings. Oh, there's another filter down there too. I have no clue how you would ever change that. Mine actually looks pretty clean in there. Anyways, just keep doing this for a little bit, wipe it off, put it back in, try to get some metal out. When you think you got it pretty good, put the filter back in, put your 4 bolts back in. Alrighty, I got some rags around here so I don't make a mess. Put my funnel in here and I'm going to go ahead and fill it up. Like I said, I'm going to put in about 2 gallons, maybe a little bit less, but there's a little gauge here. Just keep checking your gauge on the side. Try to get it pretty close. At this point, you should have your drain plug back in. You'll know very quickly if you forgot to put the drain plug back in. And then when you're all done, check your gauge, make sure you're pretty good. And we're gonna go ahead and start it up. Make sure everything works. And that's it, guys. The hydraulic oil change is finished.